Hey, what's up you guys? So as you can see, I already have one eye done and I'm just going to show you how I did it. I used the Anastasia Dip Brow in Ebony, and then I set my eyelids with the Wet n Wild eyelid primer. I set the lid with my Fenty setting powder. So for this video we're going to be using the Manny MUA and Morphe collaboration, the Glam palette. And first I'm going to tap into Zaya, and I'm really going to spin my brush around in there. Start on the outer edge of my eye and do circular motions, and then bring it up over into my crease. And for Zaya we're gonna have to dip it back into it quite a few times. It's probably one of my favorite colors from this palette. And then next we're gonna tap into Magenta, and we're just gonna focus this mostly on the outer area. We're not gonna bring it like all the way in here like we did with that last shade. So does anybody have any Valentine's Day plans? I know I don't, but if you do, leave a comment, let me know what you're gonna be up to and who you're gonna be spending it with. I know a lot of times girls like to, when girls don't have a Valentine's Day, they do like a Valentine, they do a Galentine. And I've done that before, and it's a lot of fun getting together with your girlfriends and just going out to dinner and just having a good time. I'd love to have a Valentine's, but guys these days, it's just a game, you know, like it's a game to everybody, and I just don't have time to be playing games, you know. I go to school, I work, I've been going to the gym more, got homework on the weekends. Like you gotta be really special to take me out of my routine like that. Okay, so now that we put that red shade in there, we're gonna do a cut crease with some concealer. I'm using the Shape Tape concealer, but feel free to use whatever concealer you have. I'm keeping this area right here free from that concealer because I kind of want it there to be a line. For when I put the red eyeshadow right here. And then, so you see right here where it's pretty like sharp right here, I always like to push my finger on there just to soften that up, because if you try to put eyeshadow over that, it's gonna end up looking patchy, and ain't nobody trying to look patchy on Valentine's Day. Am I right or am I right? I think I'm funny. Going back into Magenta or Gementa, I don't know how to pronounce that, but we're gonna go back in here and soften that up and bring a little bit more color back into there, just so it blends better. And then with my Morphe 508 brush, I'm going to go back into Magenta, and it's like this little flat, little skinny brush, and I'm gonna do like an eyeliner kind of thing. Okay, now with some setting spray and this e.l.f. flat shader brush, I'm going to spray a little bit on the back of my hand, like that, and I'm gonna just dip my brush into that setting spray. It being wet, I'm gonna go into Scorpio, and I'm gonna put that all over my lid, except for the part where I put the this red eyeliner. Then I am bringing it out just a little bit over here, but don't worry, it's just for blending purposes. I'm going to go back into that red shade, bringing a little bit more color back into here just so it looks a little bit better blended. With that other Morphe brush, going back into Magenta and just redefining that line. Are the Ardell Wispies. They're not the demi wispies, they're just the regular wispies. And I'm going to go ahead and apply those. This primer. This is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. It's perfect, dude. Like, it makes your makeup last all day. Do 2 pumps, and then I like to just smack my face. Fenty Beauty foundation, and I always do just 2 pumps of it in there and then just start going crazy. But for Valentine's Day, I'm gonna be working, and I get out of work like around 6 p.m. evening, and I read this post, this like thing on Facebook, and it was like, if you don't have anything to do on Valentine's Day, take your mom out because she deserves that. And I'm like, oh, you're right. So I think I'm gonna invite my mom out to dinner. Probably Lindo Mexico. It's a Mexican restaurant. But yeah, I was like, that's really sweet. I think I want to do that, and then take her out to a movie or something. I was just gonna try to like go out by myself and have dinner by myself. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm like, and after, especially after reading that, I was like, that's really precious. There's no one special in my life right now, and I'm very okay with that. I went through a lot in 2017 and 2018 with boys, and I was really messed up. I was really hurt those 2 years, and so in 2019 I was like, you know what, I'm taking a break. I'm not, there's absolutely no dating in 2019, and I actually did end up going on one date with this really nice guy, and he was so funny, and I think he was looking for something more, and I just wasn't ready, and he did invite me to something else, but I told him, I'm like, oh well, it was a weekday and I go to bed early, like at 8:30, and that's when the event was going to start, and I was like, I'm sorry, I can't. And I think he might have taken that as me not wanting to continue talking to him anymore, but so anyway, just never really spoke again after that. And then I was like, you know what, maybe I should have tried a little harder with him. So then I decided, I'm like, okay, you know what, I think I'm gonna message him. I'm gonna message him. And then I'm out and about and I see one of his friends, and I'm like, hey, have you seen, I'm like, where's blah blah blah, so and so, and he was like, oh, he moved to a different state. And I'm like, what you mean he moved? I don't know, I just like, that was like a clear sign from God, I think, that it was good to be friends, but that is as far as it's supposed to go with us. And I was just like, that is crazy. The one guy I go on a date with in 2019 and he moves to a different state. Just my luck. But this year I'm more open to it, using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and this one is in light medium sand. Oh, I love this shade. Brightens up my under eye really well without making me look too white, because this is very, like, I mean, it's clearly like way lighter than but yeah, this year in 2020 I'm definitely more open to going on a date. I'm not like as afraid. I feel like there's definitely a lot of healing that I still need to go through, but I've healed a lot compared to where I was around this time last year. But yeah, I'm not rushing it. I'm not stressed out about it. If it happens, it happens. I'm gonna be okay. And right now I've really been so calm and not stressed out and just really at peace with myself that I'm just like, I kind of don't want anybody to mess this up. So like I said, it's gonna have to be somebody really special. Or if the crush that I've had for the last several years finally realizes that I'm the love of his life, then then we'll be okay. Then I'll just marry him this year. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I really don't. Wake up, man. I'm here. I'm ready to love you, man. Just no, he's that guy, my crush. He's a cool guy, but just has made it very clear that I'm not the one for him. But I think he'll change his mind. Who knows? I'm not completely, my hopes are still pretty high up there for him. I've been trying to get into like cream contour, so I got the Colourpop No Filter Concealer, and this is in the shade Deep Dark 52. Right here. It's a little bit above my, it's like right on my cheekbone actually, where I'm placing it. I really don't know what I'm doing with this, honestly. I'm just kidding. No, it's not that bad. This is the It Cosmetics concealer brush. This one is number 203. I'm gonna bring it up just a little bit. Oh man, that looks really good. The first time I did this, I was looking like a hot mess, but I think I figured it out. I guess I'll just take whatever product is left on here and just, oh yeah, that works out. Whatever product, I didn't touch back into the product, this is the leftovers. Okay, so with the cream contour, I am gonna bake a little bit with my Fenty setting powder. Oh yes, a nice little sharp. I don't normally bake underneath my eyes, but you know what? For the purpose of this video, I'll bake my face real quick. And then I'm not gonna let it sit for too long because I just don't like that feeling. So I'm gonna wipe it away. And this is just my Kat Von D brush, which I'm like, have you guys heard that it's now KVD Vegan Beauty? I'm like, I mean, I get it. She had a baby and she's got a lot of stuff going on and probably wants to step away from the beauty community. But I'm like kind of sad because like when I first started going into makeup, I was like, oh my god, like Kat Von D makeup was like my favorite. I remember I even left a comment on their Instagram page one time. I'm like, can I work for you guys? Never heard anything. I mean, it wasn't like a proper application. I was just like, I want to work for you someday. And now I won't get the chance to do that. That's okay. Right now, I went from being obsessed with Kat Von D makeup to being obsessed with Fenty Beauty makeup. Dude, Fenty is just on a whole nother level, I think. Ooh, can't forget my forehead. To set the contour, I am going to use Fenty bronzer in Bajan Gyal. Just slightly. Down my nose a little bit. And if you need a new blush in your life, get Colourpop Quarters. It's this beautiful, isn't she pretty? Placing that above my contour and then my apples and my cheeks. So cute. Why I don't have a Valentine's, I have no idea. For a highlight, we're gonna mix the two highlights in this palette, which is Apollo and Nova, and dude, it's so stunning. You see that? You can leave it like this or you can go a little bit more intense. I'm gonna personally go a little bit more intense because I love highlight. This is a little harsh right here, so I'm just gonna blend that away. Oh my god, so much better. For underneath my eyes, I am going to go a little bit smoky, so I'm going to be using the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil, and it's just the black one, and I'm going to put that right in my waterline. With that Morphe brush that we used to put the eyeshadow on the, like as eyeliner, we're going to be using that same brush and then that same shade and just smoking out the lash line. Then for lips, we're going to be doing Colourpop's, I think this is Bichette. Yep, it's Colourpop's Bichette lip liner. To fill in the rest of the lips, we're going to be using Love Life by Colourpop. It's their lippy sticks. Don't forget about the setting spray, Morphe setting spray. Alright, and that completes the look. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Enjoyed this video, and again, whatever you do on Valentine's Day, whether you're with somebody or if you're just gonna be alone, or if you're gonna spend it with your mom like I will be, then I hope you have a great Valentine's Day, and I hope that this look inspires you in a way. You can go more neutral, you don't have to do red, you could do a nude lip. Like I just did red because every time I think about Valentine's Day I think of red, so red and pinks. So that's just my little spin on it. But yeah, I hope you guys all have a great Valentine's Day, and thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.